though? It's your girl Aries. I'm back. Feel like I didn't really leave because I'm pretty much doing this back to back. So, this time I'm going ahead and do a story time. This is a story time of how one of my exes we just gonna call him X. How they drove me to my grave. Now, mind you, I live in Texas, but I'm from Detroit. I'm a Detroiter through and through. Have Detroit mentality, have Detroit aggression. I love my city. I just can't live in my city, but I love my city. Detroit was getting rough. A little too rough. I had kids. I had young kids that were getting older. So I wanted to move them somewhere safe. I was with, we're going to backtrack a little bit further. I had gotten married. And we're going to call her O. So I got married to O. O, maybe a week after our wedding, went to her home state and cheated on me. That's a whole nother story time. So in the process of her cheating on me, me being hurt, all that good stuff, I got back in contact with, we'll call this person T. Now, T lived in another state. So we got back in contact and T came down to Detroit to visit me. By the time T left, I had a whole girlfriend and basically plans to move to the state she was in. Fine. Now, my thing was I was a Detroiter, so I wasn't going to leave my home. I'm like, I'm not letting no motherfucking body run me the fuck off. Like, they didn't stop making motherfucking guns when they made one. Like, that was my mentality. Even though I had children, I was like, fuck that. Ain't nobody finna run me off my home. I don't give a fuck about no violence. There's violence everywhere. But I had to think about what was best for my kids. And my kids ultimately was like, Mom, we love you, Dad, but we'll leave you. We will leave you and go to another state, Mama. Like, it's about, they trying to kill us. Like, it's people shooting around here. So we like, needless to say, we moved to the state with T. Me and O got an annulment because we hadn't even been married a week before this bullshit popped off. So, me and T together. So, me and T was beautiful. T was cool. T changed as soon as we hit that state. They family ain't like me. They act like they ain't like me. It was just, I was like, what the fuck? All of a sudden was the maid and the cook. And I was like, what the fuck? That ain't what I came down here for. I came down here to get my life together because I really wasn't doing shit in Detroit. I wasn't. I was getting motherfucking high, getting drunk, hanging motherfucking out with my motherfucking niggas, and chilling. I wasn't, and I mean, of course I was being a mother, but how much of a mother sometimes can you be when you probably don't out your mind? Like, I'm gonna just be real about it. Like, my kids always had what they needed. Sometimes I didn't do the what they wanted because you gotta earn that. But they always had what they needed. But did we struggle? Yeah, we did. But like I said, we get there, she tripping. I'm like, oh, I ain't got time for this. So here comes here comes X. Now X, we met years before that on a social dating site. I goes back on the social dating site. You know when shit, you with somebody and shit ain't going right? For me, sometimes being an Aries, we're prone to cheat. So I wasn't saying I was looking for somebody else, but I was definitely looking for company. I was definitely looking for an ear. because I was going through hell and I didn't understand how it went from this beautiful shit to this tragic ass bullshit that I was going through. And then my kids were going through it. So in comes, oh, I remember her. She remembers me. We start talking. Sweetest person in the world. She feels really bad for the situation I'm going through. She like, fuck this. I live in this state. I live in Texas. She like, whatever state. She like, I'm going to fly you and your kids down here. And I'm like, no, that's not necessary. This woman actually paid for me and my children on a, I was like, we ain't gonna fly. So she paid for us to get on a bus and come down there. Now, I ain't never been one to really go on looks. I like big girls. I'm not ashamed to say it, I do. I don't know why it's a turn on for me. If you thick, I like it. If you big, I like it. Like, I'm a small person. I don't know if it's, I just want to feel safe in their arms. I don't know. But I don't mind a big girl. So, we peeping out the window. She's a big girl. She ain't look that big in that picture. That's why I say that motherfucking clickbait bullshit. That ain't cute. That ain't motherfucking cute. It's not cute. Like, don't do that dumb shit. That was a totally different person. So she was a big girl. So the first thing my kids say is, Mama, please don't be mean to this lady. Like, she trying to help us. Like, we just went through hell. Like, don't be mean to this damn lady. Because we looking at your face and we see you look, she looking at your big lady. But she ended up being sweet. So all that didn't matter. And I thought she was sexy. So I was like, it didn't matter to me. She ended up being a really sweet person. Because my plan was to go to the state she was in. And me and my kids were going to go to a shelter. And just start over, you know, fresh, clean slate, new state. Not doing this bullshit with her. Just, you know, making a different life. And she was like, no, I don't want y'all to go to a shelter. Like, y'all can stay here with me and my daughter. Okay, that's fine. Of course, it quickly turned from a friendship, just kind of over the phone. She's helping me. She's listening to me. To, from that night on, we were together. So much so, we were talking about getting married. So much so, she asked me to marry her. Fine. Now, mind you, I went through hell with this woman. I went from the frying pan to the fire. Like, I went from one ridiculous situation to an even worse situation. Like, this bitch was choking me out. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I wake up unconscious. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. That's not cute. Like, and I was in love with her. And that was the crazy shit. I mean, I was in love with this woman, and she is the only woman I have ever been in love with, still to this day. Like, I was in love with her. That woman could have told me to do whatever, and I'd have done it. And I did do it. That's the thing. She told me to do some shit, and I did it. Just because I loved her that much, just because I wanted her to know that I was loyal, and that I was there for her, and I would be there for her. And this woman was beating me. So, if you going through it, you already know to get out. You don't even need me to say, oh, if you're being abused, get out. You know to get out. Just don't wait till it's too late. Now, I was with this woman for like a year and a half almost. Damn near the whole year and a half, she was beating me. To the point that my kids was traumatized by this point. I'm traumatized by this point. And now me and my kids are literally making an escape plan to leave in secrecy from this woman because I feel like she's going to kill me. This one particular day. Because normally on the weekends, like Saturday, she would want to go somewhere. Sunday, she would want to go somewhere. And it would be kind of just me and her. And, you know, we have a babysitter or something for the kids. But by that point, her daughter was old enough to watch him. So, it was like, but primarily, I don't know, I was just cautious about that. So, the neighbor will really watch him. Because I was just real cautious about people watching my kids. But, you know, we just, I guess, go wherever, do whatever, and have like a date, I guess. So this particular day, we go, fine, no problem. We on our way back. We went somewhere, I can't even remember where, but we was on our way back, and I'm like, okay, cool. She's talking, and I'm listening, and she like, you know, I love you, and I'm like, okay, I love you too. Now I'm thinking this next day, me and my kids had made up this plan. We were gonna leave. My kids were gonna fake like they was going to the bus. They were gonna fake like they were getting on the bus. They were gonna get on the bus and they were gonna walk back home. Because her daughter got on the same bus they got on, so she would obviously tell her mom if they didn't get on the bus. So they were gonna go to the, luckily the school wasn't that far, so they was gonna go to the school and walk back home. And then we were gonna get in a cab, whatever, and go to the bus station and leave, because my best friend and my brother had gotten us tickets to come to Atlanta. And because we were just, my brother was like, you can't go through this, she's gonna kill you. My best friend was like, she's gonna kill you, or you're gonna fuck around and kill yourself. Like, you can't do this. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So the day before, like I said, we went on this date. Well, I had already planned that next day, like I said, that me and my kids were leaving. So she studied like, I love you and all this, and I'm like, okay. I don't know if this bitch had intuition or had bugged that motherfucking apartment, but when I tell you this motherfucker broke, and all of a sudden out of nowhere we drives into this big ass, like, wooded ass lot. And at first I'm like, okay, all right, what the fuck is, like, we about to have a picnic, like, what this bitch about to do now? So because she would do, like, really romantic and sweet stuff, and then, boom, she hit me with the 1-2, like, literally. Like, fuck that shit. No, that's not what the fuck you do. Like, I'm like, no, that ain't what you do. But, yes, it's getting on my nerve again. But, first, it wasn't any woods. It was just a bunch of grass. Then you started kind of going into, like, a brush. Then, like, it started woods. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? So I'm starting to get nervous, because I know this bitch is sneaky. And this hoe may take me to no man's land out here, and I don't know where the fuck I am, and beat the shit out of me. So, like, let me go ahead and get ready. So I'm sitting, digging in my purse, like, what I got? Because as soon as she come at me, I'm gonna be real. She out of there. Like, she out of there. We gonna have a problem today. We gonna have some situations happening. Like, if she put a motherfucking hand on me today, because, like, me and my kids gotta go. Okay. We get to this little thing. It's kind of off a little further over in the wood part. A little curve. It's this big ass fucking hole. And a fucking shovel. And I remember this shit clear as motherfucking day. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So, this bitch say, you see that hole? I say, yeah, I see the hole. She say, that's your grave. Let me tell you something. When motherfucker tell you that's your grave, please believe that shit. Don't sit there and be like, oh, they're not gonna hurt me. Oh, they're not. If a motherfucker tell you what they gonna do, believe that shit. They say, I'ma kill you. Please understand, they're gonna kill you. Like, at some point, maybe not right then and there, at some point, you could lose your life. Like, come on. And they trying to warn you. That's the fuck, they trying to warn you. That bitch said, that's your grave. I said, excuse you. She said, that's your grave. I said, what the fuck you mean? She said, that's why I'm gonna bury you if you ever leave me. I said, so let me understand this. You gonna kill me? She said, I'm gonna kill you dead and bury you right there. I said, but hold on, what are you gonna tell my kids? You know, if you kill me, like, they're gonna be missing me. She was like, I'm gonna tell them you just left us all. And you left me to raise them. Now, first of all, my kids wasn't stupid then. They would know that shit was a lie. But, okay, now I'm petrified. I'm like, I don't know if this bitch got a gun. Because I know the bitch carry a gun. So I'm like, I don't know if the bitch got the gun on her this time. What the fuck about to happen? So I'm like, oh my God. this bitch is gonna kill me right here and bury me, like for real, bury me. Somehow me and this bitch got to fighting in the car. I jumped out the car, started running. Just started running. I ain't give a fuck. Oh yeah, I'm fat, y'all. Don't y'all anyway. But I started running. So I'm like, okay. She chased me with the car. Of course she caught me. Now mind you, I'm on the whole motherfucking highway. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Middle of no man's land again. She like get in the car. I'm like, you got me fucked up. I'm not getting that goddamn car. She like get in the car. Once again, you got me and life fucked up. You think I'm getting that motherfucking car with you? You stole me. You just drove me to my motherfucking grave and got the motherfucking shovel. Bitch, you ready for some action? No, we ain't Steven Spielberg and this shit out here. I ain't getting in the car. I see how this shit gonna turn out. She like, I swear to God, I ain't gonna touch you. I'm sorry. I just need you to understand how much I love you, blah, blah. So my mind is saying, bitch, keep her calm. Get in the fucking car. Keep this bitch calm. Keep something with you. You got a whole motherfucking purse still with you. Get a pen out that hole. But keep her calm. So that's what I did. I got in the car. She talking. She crying. I'm crying. Because all I'm thinking is she gonna kill me. So as soon as we get to the apartment, the kids there, they whoop whoop doing their usual, honey. I grab my kids. I'm like, let's go in this bedroom for a second. We go in the bedroom. I said, we leaving now. What? We ain't talking about tomorrow. We leaving right the fuck now. I said, this motherfucker done took me to my grave. We finna go. Now, I was the type of mother, I didn't lie to my kids. Because I feel like my growing up, I had too many people lying to me. So I just chose not to never lie to my kids. Like, I just kept it as real as I possibly could with them. I mean, I was young when I had them, so it was like, I was kind of still a kid myself, so I just, kicked it straight to them. I'm like, look, this bitch just took me to my grave. We about to go. So, mind you, my oldest daughter goes downstairs because our neighbor was just so happened a cab driver. She goes downstairs, go tell our neighbor, hey, you know, my mom, we need a ride to the bus station. She calls my best friend and she calls my brother and say, hey, we leaving today. Like, y'all gotta have them tickets there at the counter today. It's not tomorrow, it's today. Like, my mama said we leaving. Like, she ready to kill my mama. Like, so, okay. So, she real close up under me. Like, so it's like she sensing some shit. So I'm like, God damn, I can't get rid of this hoe. Like, you don't want to go somewhere. You don't want to go for a ride. You know, you've been kind of emotional today. You don't want to think about some shit to yourself. She like, no, I just want to be around you. Oh, no. And I'm like, this bitch is crazy. So, like, I know I got problems, but some people just certifiable. Like, you got shit, you ain't even aware that you got shit up. Like, I wasn't aware of my shit then, but I knew good goddamn well I ain't finna dig. I ain't even finna take no effort in digging a white grave. It got me fucked up, first of all. I am somewhat lazy. I'm not finna dig nobody goddamn grave. Who? I wouldn't be the right henchman to have. I wouldn't be that right hand man and that shit. Who gonna dig what? Nah, I'm not digging shit. Who? Okay. So, I ain't even got that in my mentality. I'm finna dig your grave. I ain't saying I ain't capable of it. Anybody capable of some shit, but I'm not finna do that. Like I said, you know yourself. So anyway, so she right up under me. I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna work. My kid's like, oh, it's gonna work, Mom. It's gonna work today. So my daughter goes and gets her boyfriend. Yes, I said boyfriend. She was old enough to have one. Trust and believe. We made an agreement. The day she turned, when she turned 16, she could actually date. But I had to meet him and know him. And I met him and knew him. So, but she got a boyfriend and his brothers. And they were like, they were trying to sneak the suitcases out the window to them below us. So they got a couple of them out. Then they just started trying to take them off the front door. They just said, forget it. The kids have had enough. And they just started taking shit out the front door like, fuck it, what's she gonna do? So I'm like, fuck it, fuck it too. I'm going with them. So, of course, I'm marching out the door. This woman grabs me. Now it's a tug of war between her and my children. Mind, I told you, she's a big woman. Like, she wasn't no, just like, woo. Like, she's a big, Jeb was a big lady. You know, and that's no, I ain't trying to be funny. It ain't no shade for real, though. Like, I ain't even trying to dump on nobody. Like, she just so happened to be a pleasingly plump person. No problem. So, mind you, my kids were older, but they were still small. Like, they built from their mama. They were skinny. So, they all trying to hold me. She holding me. Now, how this situation ended up going was, I ended up, finally, they got me, pulled me out the door. I ended up going out the door and to the bus station with no motherfucking shoe on, no jacket, and it was cold. Um, and I think my motherfucking shirt was ripped off me. Like, half of it, like, you could see some shit if you really needed to. Like, it was the most embarrassing but frustrating. Like, it was the most dramatic shit in the world, basically. So, we finally get to this bus station. And I'm actually sitting here because now she has her daughter calling me to tell me this woman's about to commit suicide. She's about to commit suicide. Like, she gonna try to kill herself. If basically I don't come back, my dumb ass being in love, like, I can't let her do that. Like, I can't let her take her life over me. My kid's like, Mom, she about to take your life. Like, seriously, like, we gonna need you to get it together. But this is why I say I understand now how long ago I was bipolar, how long ago I've been bipolar. Like, I was bipolar and manic with her and didn't even know it. Like, that was literally me going through a mania. Like, I was that stupid to say I won't go back because I don't want to kill herself. Bitch, she trying to kill you. Fuck you mean? Bitch, what? No, like, no. So, my best friend, my brother, and my kids talking me into getting on the bus. And by long story short, we get on the bus. We get to Atlanta. I'm meeting with my brother. Me and my kids end up having to stay. We stayed a month in a women's shelter for battered women. First time I've ever done some shit like that. I mean, I talked big shit about staying in the shelter. Me and my kids talked big shit about it. But we had never been in a shelter. Thank God. But that was an eye-opening experience. We were in Georgia. So I think we called our first niggas. That was an eye-opening experience because, mind you, we were from Detroit. So we was ready to stomp some motherfuckers. Like, it got real. But, 30 days from that, I ended up being able to get a house with my brother. And, some other things happened. Trust and believe, there are a lot of story times from when I lived in Atlanta. But, actually, the thing that actually changed my life, the thing that brought me here to Texas, the thing that destroyed my life in a lot of ways, happened right there in Georgia. So, eventually one day I'll have the courage to, talk about it. But right now, I think I'm still dealing and healing. So, but it is what it is. But that is story time of how my ex drove me to my fucking grave. But needless to say, she and I, we went through probably a year or two of back and forth. I never went back to her, but I wanted to. And every now and then she would pop up in my life. It's like as soon as I started talking to somebody, it's like I said, this one was like FBI or some shit. She knew it. She just popped back up in my life. And me being still in love with her, I did. And I think that now looking back on me and being manic and just jumping on the bus and coming to Texas, she was probably some of the reason. Like, I think somewhere in my deluded ass mind, I thought that I could come here and we could be all right. And my world would not be shattering and crashing to a tumultuous end. Now, of course, I'm better. So I know that would never have been the case. But I'm glad that I did come here, and it made me face my fear. It made me face and get past the situation. So now I can say I'm past her. You know, I'm thankful for the lessons I learned. I will never tell anybody to stay in a relationship where you are being abused. I don't care if it's mentally, physically, sexually, emotionally. I don't give abuse is wrong. I don't care why it is, what they doing. They could be, oh, they are alcoholic. We all got a story. We all got pain. We all got them scars. Some run deeper than others. Most people don't even believe some of the half of the shit that has happened in my life when I tell them. But it's what it is. I feel like I keep going every day, even though I don't want to sometimes. I still keep going. So my thing is, at some point you got to know your worth, because nobody will know it for you but you. Like, if I don't know my worth, everybody's going to treat me just like that, worthless. Because I don't know my fucking worth. I don't know that I'm worth more than somebody putting their fucking hands on me. I don't care if it's a woman, a man, a cat, or a dog. Don't abuse. Like I said, nobody should be putting their hands on each other. Now, if y'all got some kinky type of shit that's what y'all do, okay, let that be understood. But I'm saying just in general, I turn in motherfuckers. Like, that's not cool right there. And I'm not even being degrading to his memory. I'm just saying for real, on some real nigga shit, like, hitting somebody in their eyes, not cool. I mean, just hitting somebody in general is not cool. Like, and you looking at this person and saying, I love you. How? How can you love them? How can you love somebody so much, but you want to hurt them so badly? And I know that it is possible, because I have been there, and I never thought I would be, but I've been there. But in my case, I was driven there. It wasn't like I just woke up and said, this person ain't doing shit to me and I want to hurt him. It's this person has devastated me and now I want to kill him. I'm a retaliator. Like, I retaliate on some shit. I don't just ride at you on some shit, because that's for what? I'm not finna go through all that. I'm not finna fuck with nobody I don't want to be fucked with. I don't do nothing to nobody I don't want done to me. Period. But yeah, that was that story time. Like I said, but if you going through it, you already know to get out of it. Like I said, it don't make no sense for me to sit here and say, you know, the proper words of, well, get out and call someone and this is this. I can put whatever up here, and I am going to put the abuse line up here, but you got to know and want it and know you're worth it. Know that just because somebody treats you like shit don't mean you ain't shit. They treat you like that because they see your potential, they see your growth, they see who you are, they see that diamond, and they don't want you to shine. That's the problem. They scared because they know that once you start shining, you're going to blind them. You ain't even going to want to be bothered with that type of situation. They just trying to control you. Abuse ain't nothing but about control. They too punkish they too fucked up individuals to treat you the right way and keep you. So they gotta keep you by intimidation and fear and pain. And they probably hurting too. But that still is no excuse. I can hurt all day, but it's not right for me to hurt somebody else. And I'm just saying. But I'm not finna be ranting and raving and all that good stuff. But I just want to tell you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Long story short, like I said, me and my kids were good. We got a better life. We went through a lot, but it made us all better people now. So, you know, but I don't know where she at. I don't know. I don't even want to know. Like, I don't wish her any bad. I've always, you know, I don't do that. That's not me. I don't wish nobody bad because I believe in karma. So fuck, I'm not going to wish some shit on you and I don't want it on me. But I'm good. Like, I'm okay not dealing with shit like that. And that just taught me my worth and what I don't have to deal with and what I'm not going to deal with. So to all those people out there going through it, know your worth. Know that you are worthy. You wouldn't be here if you weren't worthy. Know that. So don't let somebody hurt you and call it love. Because that's not what it is. So I'm going to holler at you. I'm grown and sexies. Y'all know I love you for real. I mean it. And I will talk to y'all later. All right.